So, Pokemon. We all love them, right?
Yeah, generally.
Some more than others.
Yeah, I'm a personal fan of Scizor myself. You?
Beedrill.
We do love our bugs, but what are you getting at?
We got a Pokemon fanfic called Pokemon's Final End by Lord Venom on fanfiction.net.
My god.
And it says here in the descriptor, it says, this is the complete end of Pokemon. Rated
finally.
Fiction K+. English words 1,389. 41 reviews, 5 favorites, 1 follow. Published April 2nd, 2002.
Dang.
Status complete.
This is probably like the oldest fan fiction we've ever read so far.
Probably.
Also, considering how many reviews there are, and considering there are only 5 favorites for this, that does not bode well.
Yeah.
So, let's begin. You wanna go?
Yep. Pokemon's Final End. It was a sunny day, and Joey and Shane were walking to school. They each were 16 years old and in high school. Joey had midnight black hair, ice-cold blue eyes, and a short nose. He was smart, wasn't a nerd, although he had a vast knowledge of weapons and how to use them. Why is this necessary?
Like,
who are these people?
Pokemon is famous for like giving guns and weapons to characters. Like, you know how you can equip a mace to a Sandile?
Okay.
Or like give a gun to a Lopunny?
He learned it from his late father, who was in the army, who died 3 months ago. Joey hoped...
Charge! Get down! There's a swarm of beetles coming at us!
Leave without me! Get out of here!
God damn it! We won't let those Pokemon fuckers take us now!
Joey hoped he could join the army one day. Shane had chocolate-colored hair and emerald green eyes. His nose wasn't perfect. It was okay.
Why is that so we have to focus on? What's with this guy's obsession with noses?
His nose wasn't perfect. It was okay. He wasn't exactly smart. But when it came to strategies, you could always count on him. You see, he was blessed with the brilliance of strategy. No one
I like
knows...
Shane. He seems like a fun guy.
You know, with his funny-looking nose.
His funny-looking nose. He ain't that smart.
His David Tennant.
But if you put him in a room of just like, hey, what are we gonna do? He will solve the shit out of that problem.
His crooked-ass David Tennant nose.
Like, it's just sideways on his face.
It wasn't perfect. It was all right.
Like, massive breathing problems. It's like Voldemort.
No, that's the other guy. The other guy has a short nose, remember?
So short it doesn't exist. It's just a hole.
No one knows how. He just has it. Joey and Shane were very nearly twins, but not in the identical fashion.
Okay.
They liked everything the other liked, and hated everything the other hated. Anyway,
including each other.
Anyway, they were walking to school when they spotted a kid in a car playing Pokemon while waiting for his mother outside.
Wait, what? Okay.
Okay. They had blank expressions, but inside they were both seething with anger. You see, these boys hated Pokemon like maniacs.
Oh.
They loathed it. For reasons we don't know and reasons we won't go into.
It's like the Grinch, just like unknown motives.
Joey and Shane kept on walking, their anger fading as they walked. They talked about things: school, soccer, hockey, girls, and killing everything Pokemon.
That's basically every conversation we have. Like, we talk about school, soccer, hockey, hot babes, destroying a multi-million-dollar franchise casually, you know?
How many cards did you burn through last night? Shane Joey asked. Shane Joey asked.
Shane Joey asked. They were fusing into like some kind of giant Akira-esque abomination.
Shane asked Joey. 38, and this one, rare that my little brother had. Also, he found out had a huge tantrum, and I got 2 weeks grounded.
You want to go through that again?
Nope, that's how that is said. That is how that is said.
Hold on, let me reread it. And this one rare that my little brother had, although he found out, had a huge tantrum, and I got 2 weeks grounded. Oh God, yeah, that's rough.
So then my brother found out about that punishment, because he wanted me to be grounded for a year, but Mom said no, and he had another gigantic tantrum, which lasted 58 minutes exactly.
What's with all these stories and saying this thing lasted exactly this amount of minutes? How do these people know exactly how much time has passed? Were they like Time Lords?
Mum. This one, it's spelled mum this time. Mum
It's
got
British.
angry with him and grounded him for 2 hours. You know, I just realized what this fanfic is about. They literally just want to end Pokemon as a franchise. This isn't about like a fan end to the Pokemon series. This is about 2 kids destroying Pokemon.
Yeah, it's like what? It's like such a weird like story concept for something like this. Like why would you write a story about like ending Pokemania? Like what's your end game here? It's like this is stupid.
My little brother then got really angry and broke a glass cup. Mum got so furious that I swore I had gone deaf for a few seconds because she had yelled so loud and long, and finally sent Jason, my little brother, up to his room.
Hold on, why do you have to clarify to your friend who Jason is if you two already know each other?
Finished Joey.
Also, that seems like a really healthy relationship with your mom.
You should just start talking now. You haven't done anything so far. You should do some stuff.
Thanks. All right. Wow seemed to be the only thing Shane could say. They finally arrived at school. As usual, they were the kids just hanging around, laughing. Joey spotted the nerds, and with anger starting to creep up on him, motioned for Shane. He too looked at the nerds with pure loathing.
What does this writer have against nerds?
Jesus Christ! Like, this guy is like the biggest asshole we've seen, just like writing like just a story, just like, look at these fucking nerds.
Look at these nerds. Look at these fucking nerds.
Like, is this how people acted in the early 2000s?
Apparently.
God damn.
I guess nerd was still an insult at that time.
I suppose. Great. Now they're playing Pokemon, growled Joey. Wow.
This writer just has something against Pokemon. Just
clearly.
Something happened to this poor man. That's just like something that just crippled him from ever liking Pokemon.
Oh God! Like his mother stole his copy of Pokemon Red and smashed it on the ground. And was just like, "You can't play this Pokemon garbage. It's satanic."
It's got demons and devils and shit in it. You can't play that.
You can't play that. You should go out and play the other game, which is the game of life.
Now go watch Gravity Falls.
Yeah, you little bitch. Actually, don't watch that, because it doesn't exist yet.
Oh, yeah.
This is 2002. It's like a decade.
I need to up to go cry in a corner now.
How about we go steal those Game Boys at gym, then smash them? Said Shane. Sounds good to me, replied Joey.
These are just two thugs. These are just two absolute thugs.
These two just like assholes. When the period for gym rolled around, the two boys snuck away from class and headed straight to the nerds' lockers. Wow. They knew their locker
lockers.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Like it's just like labeled, just like their name is actually nerd.
There's a big plaque above a few lockers that's just the nerds.
It's like Tommy Nerd, Oliver Nerd, like Roger Nerd.
The family's been there for generations.
Like it's just like a giant like Alabama type family, just like they're all just like just called the Nerds. God, that would make the movie Attack of the Nerds feel really weird with that context. They knew their locker combination because one day they had gone spying, found out and wrote it down. They opened their lockers, grabbed the Game Boys, and ran out of the school. They were just 3 blocks from school when suddenly a blue portal opened up.
What the fuck?
Whoa! And lightning surrounding in front of them. There was a gust of wind, and they were sucked into the portal.
just fucking God is angry at them for disliking Pokemon this much.
You dislike Pokemon? I'm sending you straight to hell!
Just like, strike me down, Zeus. You don't have the...
Also, they ran 3 blocks from school to do this? How the hell could they have done that?
They must have just been really ashamed about doing it, so they had to get as far away from authority as possible.
We have to guess, like, it's like the school was 1 part high school, 1 part police station. It was a police school.
Well, that explains
a lot. Yeah. You want to go back to narrating?
Yeah. When Joey and Shane woke up, they found themselves in the middle of a forest. They looked around. "Where are we?" asked Joey. "Don't have a clue," replied Shane. Suddenly, a bee-like creature flew past them. A titanic bee-like creature.
And I
Shut the fuck up.
will always
Shush.
you. And I will always... God, I can't continue.
Both boys stared with their mouths open, horrified. They just saw a Pokemon. "Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god!" muttered Joey. "We're in the Pokemon world," yelled Shane.
Oh, what? Fuck!
It was then they realized the fully clad It was then they realized the fully clad in army uniforms, complete with guns, grenades, and rocket launcher. Joey immediately started drooling.
What?
"Joey, stop drooling!" screamed Shane. "You're right. Hey, this is a dream come true. We can finally kill all Pokemon."
I guess God doesn't like Pokemon after all.
I guess not.
I'm gonna steal these 2 children and put them in my child army to destroy Pokemon.
Man, I was not expecting that. I thought they were gonna enter the world. I knew they were gonna enter the world of Pokemon when that portal appeared, but like, I was actually expecting like some sort of redemption arc here instead of just feeding their little massacre of fucking Pokemon.
Oh my god. I'm actually speechless.
Said Joey. Just then they heard voices. They whipped around and the jaws each hit the ground. Ash, Misty, and Brock were walking towards them when they suddenly noticed Joey and Shane. Hey, who are you? Who are you, you little runts? Says the fucking runt.
Says the, like, puny little 10-year-old. Little runts. What?
Little runts. Who the hell does this kid think we are? Thought Shane. But Joey was not staring at Ash, Misty, and Brock. At the yellow rat beside them. Just then, a black-haired, green-eyed teenager ran in from nowhere, pointed a stick at Brock, and yelled,
Wait.
Wingardium Leviosa!
Oh, fuck off.
Oh, no. What? This has to be a shitpost, right?
This is a shitpost. Oh.
They all stared at him. Then as one said, Wrong story, Potter. J.K. Rowling's house is 3 blocks away. Potter looked around sheepishly, embarrassed, and ran off yelling.
Oh my god. This is so stupid.
What? Of all the things I was expecting for this story, that was not one of them.
Oh my god. I actually don't know what to say.
Okay. They all stared at each other for a moment, then both Joey and Shane thought the same thing. Yellow Rat is going to die. Joey and Shane both looked at each other, nodded, and pulled out each a rifle, fully loaded. Ash, Misty, and Brock looked at them with more than a touch of fear.
More than a touch of fear. It would be, like, absolutely horrifying.
Who are you? Stuttered Misty nervously.
Wow.
Shane grinned and said, We're the Pokemon killers. Ash, stupid as always, yelled, I challenge you to a battle with you little runts. There he goes with that runts thing again. Boy,
also,
this kid's an idiot. I could beat him up any day, thought Shane.
Okay, hold on. Also, can we talk about something about the format real quick? This whole thing is formatted where, like, it's mostly just in the center area, but right here, it's really weird because it's just like it goes, like, to the full page. It is so weird.
My Pokemon will be Pika. But before Ash could finish, the sound of a rifle firing rang through the air. There was a squeaky scream and a thud. Then Joey had fired on Pikachu, and if you looked, you could see a hole right between his eyes.
Jesus Christ!
Joey and Shane both ran, but Ash, Misty, and Brock didn't notice. They were too busy being shocked. Ash looked at Pikachu one last time, eyes watered, fell to his knees, and let out a blood-curdling scream of sadness, agony, and anger.
Just use the screams we had earlier. Oh my god.
What is this?
What is this?
Why?
What is this?
Why?
This story is so perplexing. It's caused Skelly to drown. Oh god.
2 hours later, when they were both in a city of some sorts, and weird looks still being thrown their way, they were still laughing with delight.
Well, that's probably why.
Two
assholes, like, in army uniform and guns laughing their asses off, and people are just, like, looking. Of course people would look at them like weirdos.
They bought some food somehow. Somehow
they had. Yeah, what?
And went exploring. After about an hour, they wandered into the desert. When they heard a rumbling sound.
Wasted.
When they heard a rumbling sound, they turned around and their mouths dropped open in astonishment. Ash, Misty, and Brock were charging towards them, and behind them was an army of Pokemon.
Oh my god.
Thousands. Joey and Shane each took out two M16s.
Oh my god.
And got ready for bloodshed.
Oh my god.
As they neared, Shane yelled, "Bring it on, you And Joey smirked. When the army was 10 meters away,
Definitely British.
they opened fired for a full 10 minutes. How did they have... How many rounds did they have in that fucking clip to be shooting for a whole 10 minutes straight?
God-given. It was a God-given gun. They had plenty of ammo to go around.
There was nothing but screaming and thuds and laughing and gunfire.
These guys are a complete menace to society.
There was
Like, what is society? Like, what kind of like government wrote like? This is some Clockwork Orange type shit, where like the society surrounding these kids has fucked them up so much that they will do these like incomprehensibly vile things.
Then there was an explosion, another shriek, and another explosion.
Oh
Joey was having the time of his life. Everywhere around him, Pokemon fell to the deadly guns and grenades.
Oh.
Then he spotted a huge elephant-like Pokemon heading towards him.
Wait, what?
Joey
A
dropped.
Dom fan?
Joey dropped his guns and took out his bazooka, while Shane gave him cove fire. Fucking cove
He gave
fire.
them a viral disease.
Joey took aim and fired. There was a rushing sound, a scream of pain, then a massive thud. Joey picked up his guns and started firing again. The massacre lasted 7 hours.
7 hours!
When they were done, they looked around. The ground was scarlet. The bodies were littered everywhere. Billions of Pokemon had died.
Billions?
The blue portal opened up again, and with smirks both plastered on their faces, they were sucked through. All right, it's your go, pal.
When Shane and Joey landed, they realized two things. One, they were no longer clad in army uniforms and loaded weapons. Two, it appeared as though only a second had gone by in their world. How can they tell? The two shrugged and threw away the Game Boys. They started walking home, and when they got there, they lived next to each other. They found it was 3:30, the time they'd usually gotten home. Next, when Joey got up, he went to the newspaper. As he picked it up, he noticed the headlines: Pokemon banned from the world. Pokemon business broke, and the United States of America declares war on Japan. Pokemon gone forever. Joey just smirked.
What?
The end.
What? What the fuck?
What the hell? What?
What is this?
What is this shit?
What just happened?
I can't take it anymore. What is this shit?
I don't even. I can't even. What?
I'm speechless. What is this?
What?
Like, I can't tell if this is made like as a joke or if it's made from someone who actually just despises Pokemon. This is. What the hell is this? I don't know. What is this shit? Oh my god. Okay. So, I found this story about an hour ago, and I saw the title, and I got to the point where it was just like, he had a vast knowledge of weapons and how to use them, and I immediately thought, ooh, this would be perfect for this show. I didn't read any further ahead, so I didn't know this would get so insane. Like, I'm actually, like, befuddled. I don't know what to think.
That was Pokemon's final end, folks.
Yeah. Yeah, like, subscribe, favorite if you want.
Again, if you want to read this story for yourself, it's on fanfiction.net. Pokemon's Final End by Lord Venom.
Do we recommend this?
No, but if you want, you can go read it.
Yeah, this is some wacky shit. Oh my god, were all fanfics like this back then?
I hope so. That means we got a lot more content.
Spoken like a true entrepreneur.
All right. Yeah, that is enough for this episode.
Yeah.
Have a stupendous day, fellers.
Yeah, I hope you all destroy your Game Boys. Go fuck yourselves.
Bye-bye.